Chandler Injury Lawyer, your sports and fitness injury advocate. Chandler Injury Lawyer Paul Ticen is committed to guiding you through the complexities of sports and fitness injuries, committed to a positive client experience, and committed to clients receiving fair and reasonable compensation. Understanding inherent risks in sports and fitness-related activities. Engaging in physical activity carries an inherent risk of injury. Stepping off a sidewalk awkwardly can result in a sprained ankle. When physical activities involve faster movements and involve greater levels of force, like competitive athletics and fitness activities, the inherent risk of injury increases. Fortunately, experienced, skilled, and competent sports and conditioning coaches and group fitness instructors can reduce this risk through sound and reasonable guidelines, protocols, programming, instruction, and supervision. The need for reduced risk of injury is especially true when an athlete or fitness enthusiast is particularly vulnerable due to age, both youth and elderly, lack of training experience and knowledge, lack of current strength and conditioning, or when there are known prior injuries and functional limitations. When coaches and instructors fall below the standard of care, and his or her negligent and reckless conduct leads to injuries, the coaches, instructors, and organizations who employ them may bear fault for the injuries. Paul Ticen seeks to hold negligent and reckless coaches, instructors, and organizations accountable and to secure fair and reasonable compensation for athletes and fitness enthusiasts who were injured as a result of negligent and reckless conduct. Common sports and fitness injury scenarios. While every sports and fitness injury case is unique, Paul Ticen handles cases involving negligent instruction and supervision. Those vulnerable to injury, such as youth, the elderly, or inexperienced and deconditioned adults, require sufficient instruction and supervision to minimize the risk of injury. When one or both is lacking, injury is an unfortunate consequence. Negligent programming and workout design. When a strength conditioning and fitness program is properly and carefully designed, it can lead to progressions in what is being trained while the risk of injury is minimized. Similarly, a well-crafted training session can lead to the desired stimulus without increasing the risk of injury. When a particular workout or overall program, however, is poorly designed, thought out, and significantly exceeds an athlete or fitness enthusiast's physical abilities, whether from lack of training experience, deconditioned state, pre-existing injury, or functional limitations, the risk of injury is enhanced. Dangerous and defective equipment. Poorly designed and manufactured machines or equipment can fail under what is normal intended use in athletic strength and conditioning programs or general population fitness classes. Failure when executed dynamic movements or under heavy loads can lead to catastrophic injuries. Machines or equipment can also fail and lead to injury due to improper maintenance or repair. Concussion and return to sport protocol breaches. Through publicity from the NFL concussion litigation, public knowledge and awareness increased regarding the dangers of concussions and premature return to sport and activities. These dangers are especially pronounced with youth athletes, who require even more time to fully heal, even once post-concussion symptoms have resolved. Being pushed to return to the field, court, or whatever sport can lead to subsequent concussions, and the cascading damage and long-term effects that result from repeated concussions. Why consult and hire Paul Ticen? Comprehensive case analysis. Paul Ticen's experience and knowledge with evaluating, building up, and litigating sports and fitness injury cases enables him to identify the factual and legal issues that can make or break these cases. A thorough evaluation is necessary to determine if there is a viable case. Sport and fitness specific expertise. Paul Ticen's background as a former collegiate athlete and lifelong fitness enthusiast with decades of training experience provides a deep familiarity and understanding of how injuries arising from sport and fitness can arise from negligent and reckless conduct by those who are relied upon to reduce the inherent risk of injury. Sport and fitness expert connections. Paul Ticen has developed relationships with professionals in the sports and fitness industry who can consult and even serve as standard of care experts when necessary for specific cases. Transparent, compassionate service. Paul Ticen's empathy, transparency, and interpersonal skills make for a positive client experience during difficult times. Contingency fee commitment. No fees unless we recover fair and reasonable compensation for you. Take the next step. free consultation. If you've been injured in a sports or fitness activity in the Phoenix area or elsewhere, contact Chandler injury lawyer Paul Ticen today for a free, no-obligation case review to gauge whether Paul is the right fit to handle your sports and fitness injury case. Cases are handled on a contingency fee basis. Contact Paul Ticen at 4806-469-382, Paul Ticen at injurylawchandler.com, or click on the link below to submit your information online and get started on your case.